Alright, bro. This is going to be the one video you watch, and if you truly implement what I say, your confidence will skyrocket. See, the sad reality is of this generation, of this world that we're living in, first of all, we aren't being taught, but we've also skewed and made confidence something that it's not. And that is scary, because I fell for the exact same trap that you fell for, bro, because I'm more than likely sure you don't know what confidence is. Because we think confidence comes from the external world. Look at my Instagram followers. Look how many I got. Look at the car I'm driving. Look at the pack of idiots I'm walking around with on a Friday night with our cigarettes and our Gucci shirts. As long as the world perceives me to be confident, I must be confident then. We all know it's BS, but we all know, or we all don't know any different, so we keep trying to feed ourselves confidence through the external and making sure people think we're confident, so that might trigger some confidence in us. It's not how it works, bro. And I fell for that for 20 years of my life, if not even longer, 22. See, confidence comes from one thing. In here. Confidence is intrinsic. Confidence is internal. And I'm going to say something that's going to be it's going to be a tough pill for you to swallow. Confidence is actually a very hard thing to truly embody. To be a confident person isn't this fake it till you make it nonsense. It's not showing the world that you're confident. And it's not just excelling in one area. Nah. See, let's say this is you as a young man right now. What I want you to understand, right, bro, is confidence is going to stem from here. It's 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 going to come from here. Confidence as a whole is many, many, many things. And we're going to speak about 6 tenets of confidence that have truly made me the confident version of myself. Like, I will tell you this, bro. Growing up, I abused drugs to the point where I was a drug addict and like a skinny, sucked-in face drug addict smoking a pack a day of cigarettes. And before that, I was this overweight, super insecure Indian kid with buckled teeth, couldn't look myself in the mirror. There's been many times in my life that I couldn't look at myself in the mirror because all I saw was disgust. There was no confidence. But you want to know one thing? Everyone around me thought I was confident because I perceived it to be. And this is what we're starting to see more than ever, right? Let's show the world I'm confident by how I act and the car I drive and, just let me put on this fake persona. But then you go home and you can't look at yourself in the mirror. You cry yourself to sleep. You see a pretty girl and a straight head down. So I'm going to teach you the true core fundamentals of confidence that will honestly get you on par with how you perceive confidence to truly be of like celebrities and stuff. Look at Drake, or look at that, that high paid actor. He must feel confident. I'll tell you that you can have that same level of confidence as you think that those people do because it comes from within. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Materialistic things like cars or like how many Instagram followers you got or, all this kind of stuff, right? Status, this and that. They amplify your confidence. But all of those things are meaningless if inside is broken. You have no internal confidence. Understand that, bro. Here's a cool example, right? I've got the best body I've ever had. I'm 25 years old. I've been training for years now. And I can tell you, I've met, 20, 30, 40 people that go to the gym and they've worked on their bodies and they have decent bodies, but they still hate themselves. I've been going to the gym for years. And why body dysmorphia and stuff is real, right? I can say that I'm truly confident. Sure, my body looks good, but it's also because I have built myself from all the other areas that we're about to speak about. Where, like I said, if you excel in just one area, it doesn't work. And you might feel this right now, bro, where you're going to the gym and you're training. Sure, you feel a little sexy, right? Like, look, the triceps come out, the veins there, like putting on that muscle mass. But then, just something's missing. Like, you don't feel that real masculine confidence. You don't feel fulfilled within yourself. This is what I'm going to teach you. This is a really good video, bro. I wish I had a video like this to kind of show me what confidence was. Because, like I said, we all think it's external. We all think it's, look at me, look at me, look at me. As long as people get, you get eyeballs from people because of how you dress or the car you drive. that's confidence. It's not. It's really not. Now, the first thing I've put as number one, because I do believe it's the most important. And what we're about to break down and what we're about to run through, bro, you're going to think, there's no gold watch or there's no this or that. That's not confidence. I'm telling you, this is what true masculine confidence is. This is genuine fulfillment, to feel good, to look in the mirror. This is how you build that wall. I feel good about myself. None of that fake nonsense. So the first thing, like I said, is the most important, is self-mastery alongside, this is gonna sound weird, but God. And I want you to understand something, bro. If we were to break it down to the simplest way that I could explain it, self-mastery, right? Say something, do it. And what this is going to do, bro, right? You do that, it's going to build respect. Sorry about the writing. It's actually kind of hard to write at that angle and keep going back and forth from the camera, but hear me out, bro. If you say to yourself you're going to do something and you don't do it, you are building up a bad relationship with yourself. And we do this every single day. We say to ourselves, we're going to wake up at this time, and we don't. We've just said to ourselves, and we've disrespected ourselves in some way because we said we're going to do something and we didn't. We said we're going to start eating cleaner. We said we're going to stop smoking cigarettes or doing drugs or being a bum, and we didn't. That compounds to you knowing inside that you're not a man of your word. See, if you truly want to feel fulfilled, feel as though you're living a life righteous, that you're just a good citizen of this world, respect yourself enough to instill good habits. Be in a good routine. Be a good person. Live a life trying to be better than who you were yesterday. I want you to understand something, bro. Once you live your life, and this is how I like to frame it, as God is watching you. And now I know it sounds, oh God, what about a gold watch? I don't want to hear about your invisible friend or person in the sky. I've had comments like that on my video. Get out of here. What I want you to understand, bro, you don't need to be the best Christian or, whatever religion you choose. But understand, if you live a life righteous if God is watching you, you're going to live with higher moral standards. You're going to do things. You're going to work harder. You're going to be a man of diligence. And what I want you to understand, that will frame your life to think, whoa, I'm doing good. I'm working hard. I'm being a good citizen. I'm not a liar. I'm not betraying people. I'm not a man that doesn't say what he does, say something and he doesn't do it. You will feel good. At your deepest core, you will be, I'm a man of my word. I work hard. I help others. I'm a good person. That's where confidence stems from. Confidence stems from you feeling good because you're living a good life. You're disciplined. You're a self-master and you're living your life in accordance of God is watching you. This is huge, bro. This is number one for a reason, because I know everything else underneath this. This builds the foundation for that. Those things build the foundation for self-mastery and living a life that God is watching you. So understand that, bro. You want to feel good? Be a good person. Don't do the wrong things. Be a young man that's disciplined. And to simply break down discipline, if you say you're going to do something, do it. So that's the first thing, bro. The second thing is to be mission focused. And I've got something great for you, bro. The reason why we don't feel good is because we don't know where we're going with our lives. Sure, there's uni. Sure, there's this goal in mind of maybe buying a house one day and maybe having a child. And yeah, cool, nothing wrong with those things. But we don't know what we want. We don't know where we want to go. And when you are in this somewhat drift of just life, right? And I've been there, bro. I've been there so many times in my life. You feel as though, what am I doing? Every day is the same. There's no objective. There's nothing to do. Let me just jack off again. Let me go call up the boys and start drinking. You got to understand that we as men have been built to conquer, to strive for more, to know what we're doing and go after it. So you as a young man need to dial in and figure out what your mission is. I've made a full guide that will be linked in the description on how to figure out your mission. But you need to have these set goals, this mission, and align your life to this mission. And here's the best thing, bro, right? Let's say your mission, I'll give you an example. Whatever your mission is, right? Say you've got this goal, mission, right? All you need to do is break your goal down to miniature achievable goals. So let's say you have a goal for $10,000 you want to save in a year. I'm just making a goal up, right? Break that goal down to making your first $100 and then making your first $250. Once you start to align your life to your mission, right? And I know money was just, I shouldn't have given that example because we don't focus on something higher than money, something that kind of gives you fulfillment. That's what your mission is. But break it down. And once you start to see that you're getting closer to your goal, your mission, boom, that's going to create momentum. And when you start to truly embody momentum, wanting to go after more and more, and the progress you fucking feel is just next to none, like, whoa, I'm getting closer to my goal week by week, month by month, that will give you that, I'm achieving stuff. Look at me. I've set a goal. I'm seeing the progress. Confidence. That's where it comes from. Confidence doesn't come from stemming or floating around and just doing nothing. Confidence is having clear goals and working towards it. Not being distracted by the easy stuff that we can get distracted by our phones and TikTok and Instagram and all this. Set some goals. Align your life to it. Break it down and you will feel as though, whoa, I'm doing what I've set out to do. Bang, I feel good. Like I said, these two things, bro, see what I'm saying? It's internal. And once you have internal confidence, right, it cannot be matched by anything else. Cars and women and this and that. No, it all comes from within. The third thing, bro. Try guess. What do you think the third thing is? Because this is one of my favorite ones. Try guess. Take a night. Use your little brain and try think, bro. I love this. Command presence. Now, what I want you to understand with this, bro, this is why I love this one the most, right? I'm 5'9", and I live in Australia, right? So literally everyone around me is Australian, and I'm not very tall, I'm average. But who I am, how I dress, how I look, how I hold myself, my whole frame commands presence. And this is what I love. And you will start to see, right? To some degree, this starts to come a tiny bit from the external, right? Because you want to look as though you're a man that respects himself. And a man that respects himself commands presence by, first, your body, right? How you dress, and then also your, I say your frame, but posture, and also how you speak. So when you speak in a clear, assertive manner, when you dress well, nice fitted clothes that are clean, you smell good, your body's on point, your posture's up, you're looking straight, you're walking as if you have a purpose. That there, right? You don't think these things, right, when you're young or when you don't know. But there are little hints to our own psyche that we're confident. So, you know, right, when you're walking around with just bad posture and you look bad, you don't like, you're skinny fat, you smell, you're wearing clothes from last week that got holes in it, like you just look yuck, bro. Like you don't look like a man, you don't look like someone that's confident. That's going to make you, that's going to represent how you feel. But if you're upright, your body's looking good, wearing clean clothes, you smell good, you're speaking articulately, whew, you're going to embody what it means to be confident. I want you to understand that it does frame your confidence, every little part of you, right? Just even little things, how you smell, how you speak. You don't think about these things, but it all tells your inner self, yeah, I'm living a life of a confident man. I go to the gym, I push myself past the limits that I didn't think I could get. Boom. Confidence. It sounds funny, right? Like, I get how you feel, and this, where's the goal watch and this and that. Yeah, sure. You can add a gold watch to dressing well, but like if it's a fake gold watch and it just looks too loud, doesn't look too good, it's gonna be too much. I truly believe, bro, that once you start commanding presence through your whole frame, and like I said, your frame somewhat does come from the external world as well because of how you're holding yourself and how you look and how you dress and how you smell and how you speak. Doesn't matter. It's all for yourself. So understand that you are a direct reflection of how you feel. So if you're always walking around smelly, you got a body that's just fat and just yuck, you don't take consciousness or you don't take any approach to looking better in regards of what you're wearing, all this stuff, it will tell yourself, I don't deserve to feel good because look at me. So command confidence through yourself. I want you to really, really embody this, bro, because I love it. I love holding myself the best I can at 5'8", Indian guy, and then you got like me next to, I don't know, bro, like a 6'5" Australian bloke, right? And I have more confidence than him. Not because of a nationality or anything like that, but I just mean like when you kind of perceive what this world has put it. If you're short and if you're brown skinned, you can't be confident, right? I mean that's to some degree what people think. But I have more confidence than someone that you would perceive to be confident because what have I done? I've developed a commanding presence. So it's important, bro. The fourth thing. Again, I like trying this, bro. Try guess what it is. Take a guess. Because the fourth thing is brotherhood. Now, what I want you to mean, or what I mean by this, bro, is that I don't think that you understand that it's very important to have people around you that are truly good people. Now, I'm not saying you got to go join a gang and you got to do this and that brotherhood, nah. But having a brotherhood in regards of who your friends are, being selective of who's around you. Because I'll tell you this one thing, and we can just kind of drop this point at this. If the people around you are bums, if the people around you are somewhat losers, if they're not trying to improve themselves, they're happy staying and just living the crap life that they're living, that's going to be a direct reflection of you. When you're walking around and all your friends are bums, people are going to look at you as though you are a bum. And that's going to tell your psyche, yeah, I'm not too confident, like, look at them, like, nah. It tells you that you must surround yourself with young men as the person you want to be. So if you want to be more confident, start hanging around people that are taking care of themselves, that are striving for more. Who you surround yourself with is a direct reflection of you. Not only with how you feel, but also where you're going with your life as well. So this is very important. Who you hang around with, direct reflection. But what I wanted to add to this point, bro, right? And this is really, really cool. And this is somewhat what I've done. Is I want you to really dial in, right? Dial in to mentors. Now, I mean, you could even look at me as a mentor, right? I want you to replicate what I do, how I speak, everything about me. And then I also want you to go find every other person that you look up to, right? And start taking bits and pieces of who you want to be like. Start force feeding yourself content, books, motivational videos, everything. Start embodying the people you want to be like in the life that you want to cultivate and have. Embody it. Just submerge yourself with all this stuff. Even if it looks like you're copying or mimicking or doing this and that, do it. Because it's going to give you that frame of, whoa, I've got a bit of Andrew Tate in me. I've got a bit of Christopher Singh in me. I've got a bit of whoever else, bro. Whoever you look up to, right? And you'll start to feel, whoa, I feel good. It's somewhat that saying, and I hate the saying, which is fake it till you make it. We're not faking it though, but we're embodying. So be conscious of who you have around you, bro, because energy is very, very powering. And if people have bad energy, that will seep into you and that's going to make you feel crap. But if you really embody people like myself, all these people online, everyone, you'll feel good. Surround yourself with good people and just submerge yourself with people you want to be like. Just, bro, I'm telling you, the more, like, if you always are always reading or listening to motivational podcasts or audiobooks that have someone that you want to be like, you will start to just embody how they feel. It's powerful. Energy is powerful. It really is. The fifth thing, and I'll put the sixth thing right here, bro, because the sixth thing is just, we'll speak about it when we get to the sixth thing, won't we? This is important, bro. Inner peace. And look, really understand this, bro. You are nothing without peace. I've lived a life fighting my own demons my whole life. I struggled immensely with how I looked. I grew up poor in the ghetto. My father left because he was an abusive alcoholic. I became a drug addict. I've lost family members to drug addiction. My whole life I was surrounded by people that abused drugs. Growing up in the ghetto, bro, was very poor, was very dangerous. It was scary. It was very low socioeconomic. And I've fought demons my whole life, bro. And once I started to truly dial in and be mindful and practice meditation, and also alongside this pray, my life as a whole has tenfolded because I feel at peace. And you are nothing if you're constantly fighting demons. I'll tell you this, the more mindful you are, the more you practice to meditate, the more you give back and pray, you will feel peace. And when you feel peace and you feel just clean and cleansed, you will feel confident. Because when you're walking around and you've got all these negative emotions coming up, this person's looking at me funny, he probably thinks I'm weird, or this person looked at me this way, and we have all these feelings that are just intrusive, and most of the time they're negative. I want you to start negating that. So we want to bring on, right? We want to bring on inner peace by meditating and praying and being with yourself and being grateful and being mindful. But I also want you to understand when these negative feelings come, right? I want you to negate them. And somewhat like attacking them, right? When you get a negative feeling that says, this person maybe thinks I'm a loser, change it. This person probably thinks I'm a winner. That girl over there might think I'm ugly. Nah, that girl thinks I'm good looking. Change it. Because what you start to say will frame how you feel. And I want you to develop this. And again, people will say, toxic, don't tell young men this, right? I'll tell you this. I want you to develop an ego. And I want you to develop an ego in a sense that you are the man, that you're good looking, that you're hardworking, that you will win, that you won't fail, that you'll figure it out. That people think, whoa, look at him, I want to be like him. Flip the script, because all we have are these bad, intrusive thoughts of people think this, and that, or man, I can't do this, and I'll lose, and people won't like me, or whatever. Change it. Just flip the switch. Every negative thought you have, flip it to a positive. It's going to sound egotistical. It's going to sound like you're a bit arrogant, that you're overly confident. So be it, bro. This is what we need to do. We need to start embodying and saying and changing how we feel about things. Because our whole lives have been set up to lose in regards of our thoughts. Which is why we're all saying, I can't win. I will fail. I can't have this or that. Flip it. Flip it. Develop an ego with that, but the most important thing is back it up. And back it up by instilling and embodying the last 4 points that we spoke about. But your peace is detrimental to you feeling confident. If you don't have it, bro, you won't ever truly feel that just genuine confidence of, whoa, I feel good with myself and there's no demons attacking me and I'm not worried about other people. I'm just worried about me. Every single day you need to take our time to meditate, to pray, to be mindful, to be grateful. Journal if you want to, bro. Do what you have to do to bring that peace. Get rid of all your toxic friends. Stop listening to crazy toxic music. Do what you have to do to find that peace. Once you have your peace, you'll move mountains, bro. The last point, and this is where I kind of say, okay, we're on a fine line here, is external. External, right, bro? Now, what I want you to understand with this is, like I said right at the start, Instagram followers and the car you drive and all of this and that, the girl that you're with, they don't bring you confidence. But what they do is they amplify amplify you. And understand that, bro. You as a young man, if you're driving around in a nice car, you're going to feel good. But you're only going to feel good, and you're not going to feel like an imposter if you've worked on the internal first. If you're walking around and all these kind of things from the external world now are like kind of going for you, they're popping off, got a nice girlfriend by your side and she's pretty, and you got some money and you got a couple thousand Instagram followers, like whatever, bro. Like, you know what I'm trying to say. They will amplify you and give you a next level confidence, right? That's going to kind of give you this real egotistical, arrogant ego. That's all right. If you've worked hard enough for it, bro, 100%. But where our generation has gone wrong is we focus so much on the external first and realize that there's nothing really there because it all comes from within. They amplify us. But there's nothing wrong, bro, with driving a nice car. There's nothing wrong with having money. Nothing wrong with having a bad bitch next to you, right? There's not. There's nothing wrong with having nice clothes and like a nice watch or a nice ring. But when you focus primarily on that and you don't focus on you and your inner self, the internal, the intrinsic, then it means nothing. You're an imposter when you walk home, when you're inside your home and you look at yourself, you hate yourself, then what's it all for? To get the validation from people that you don't even care about, they don't even know you. Who you need to gain confidence from is yourself. Or you need to seek validation from yourself, and you only can do that and achieve that by going through the last 6 steps that we spoke about, bro. I promise you, this is how you genuinely build true confidence. Like I said, it comes from all different areas. It's not just one thing you excel in. It's hard. You have to earn your confidence. Has to be truly earned. But once you get it, bro, it cannot be stripped away from you. Because if you embody the six tenets, well, that's where confidence stems from, and it's real. It's real. Love you, bro.